What is good, fashion people? It is your curly hair brown boy, the Prince, and I am back at it again with another great video for all you beautiful people out there. So guys, today we will be doing a tutorial on how to do applique. So I'll be showing you 3 easy methods that anybody can do on how to do applique. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you learned something new, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up. Click that thumbs up button, guys. It helps tell me that you guys enjoy my content. And if you're new to the channel, you like DIYs and fashion reviews, then you're gonna wanna sub to the channel, because that is exactly what I do on my channel. So guys, if you're ready, let's hop right into today's video. Hey guys, it's Editing Prince. Real quick, I just want to say, I don't know why in the world I kept saying applique. I don't know where that came from, but what I actually meant was applique, obviously, for any of you who were confused. And that's all I wanted to clarify. I don't know why I said that, it made no sense, but you may continue watching the video. So guys, I just wanted to tell you what is applique. So applique is a decorative method of adding patches or shapes of fabric like hearts or squares or anything like that onto a bigger piece of fabric. So this can be like a blanket or garments, something like that. I'll throw up some examples on screen for you guys to see what it is. So guys, here we go. I've cut out some shapes here, and this is what we're going to be doing our applique with, and it's just got a denim base that we're going to sew it on. So I thought I'd just sew it in one big piece so we can compare them right next to each other. So I'm going to do 3 different ones. I'm going to start off with this star. What a nice star that is.
You serious?
But excuse my poor shape cutting skills. It is what it is. So on this star, we will be doing a straight stitch. That's our first applique technique. On our heart, we will be doing a regular zigzag stitch. And lastly, on our triangle, we will be doing a satin stitch. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start with our star, and we're gonna just do a straight stitch. Okay, let's go for that. Guys, for my straight stitch, my tension is about 4, my width is 3, and my length is 2. That should be perfectly fine for your straight stitch. Okay guys, so here we go. We're gonna sew this up so as close as I can to the edge of this star. So when you get to a corner like this, right, so now I need to turn. I leave my needle in, I lift up my foot, I turn my fabric, right, put my foot back down, position it well, and then I continue to sew. Okay guys, now that I've come full circle, if you noticed in the beginning when I started sewing, I didn't backstitch. And now here as well, I'm not going to backstitch. What I'm going to do is leave my threads like this, right? I finish stitch, lift up my foot, take it out, and just cut my threads. What I'm going to do is, we're going to tie up the threads here at the back. We're going to tie them up. This will allow us to have a much cleaner look overall, instead of having a really chunky type of piece there in the beginning and end where we start. That is good. Turn it over. Here we go. I also have my threads here again, right? And I'm just gonna tie all my threads up from my beginning thread together and my end thread together. My thread cutter right here, and then we snap. So as you guys can see, I sewed as closely as I can to the edge, and it looks pretty good. You can see the edges are raw and it can still fray, but if that's the type of look that you're going for, then that's completely fine. There are other methods to stopping the fraying, like using some glue, but for now this is really good. My zigzag stitch, everything is pretty much the same. My width and my length is still at 2. This should be perfectly fine for your zigzag stitch. Okay, so like before, we are just gonna start at one point and we're not gonna back stitch. So now I've come to the end. I've reached back to where I started. So like I did before, I'm not gonna back stitch. I'm just gonna lift up my needle, lift up my foot, cut it off, and then tie up my thread. So guys, as you can see here is my zigzag stitch. It came out really good. I'm really happy with the results. I used a stitch length of 3 and that was perfectly fine to cover up the edges. This will help prevent any fraying as well, and I think the zigzag stitch really has a much better look than the straight stitch. So now we will be doing a satin stitch, right? So firstly, what we're gonna do is just pin it up like we did the other one. Okay guys, so now for my satin stitch, my width is gonna stay at 3, but my stitch length is gonna go all the way down to just after 0. So I'm gonna try and put it there. That should be about a 0,2, 0,1. I really try to get it as close to 0 as I possibly can. This will work for the best results. Okay, there we go. I've made it all the way to the end. So we're not gonna back stitch. Take our fabric out, cut it right off. So guys, as you can see here, right here is my satin stitch. It looks so good. I am so happy and I can't believe it even looks this good. So I just want you to see right here, this is on this side, this is where I was doing about a 0,5 and you can kind of see the gaps in it, right? On this side I did the I think it's about a 0,2 and you can see how clean it is. It's really compact. It looks much better than the other side. So I would recommend really taking your stitch length as low as it possibly can for the best results. So guys, here you go. Here you can see all 3 of my different applique stitches. I hope you guys really enjoy the video. There we go. All 3 of them. They look really good. So guys, if you enjoyed the video and you learned something new, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up button. It helps let me know that you guys enjoy my content. And if you're new to the channel, you enjoyed this DIY and you want to see more DIYs from me, then sub to the channel because that is exactly what I do on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Keep living your passion. Bye guys.